And we're live! Hello, guys! Hello! Welcome back to another Eurovox semi-final review. Today, we are reviewing the second semi-final of Eesti Laul that just happened. Tuan, how are you tonight?
I'm doing very good, all in the Eurovision spirit with the three shows going on, of which two already finished. How are you?
I'm happy that the Eurovision season is already in and it's burning
Yes.
and it's going. And there's so many national finals and semi-finals tonight, and it's just going to get more busy and busy as the week and the months go by. I think there's one day, I think it's the 11th of February, where we have like
Oh,
11 shows on one night.
that's
And
gonna
that's
be sweating non-stop. That's gonna be intense.
absolutely. But let's bring it back to Eesti Laul. Today, another 10 finalists, 10 semi-finalists performed, and 5 of them were chosen. But first of all, let's address the rumor of these six finalists that will go to the final, because I think we finally figured out what it was all about, Tuan.
Yes. As you know, on Thursday there was a surprise that only 5 songs instead of 6 qualified. It has now been explained because there will be a wild card of 2 songs. They open the votes. I think the votes are open again, and the voting lasts for 2 days. And it closes on the 16th of January, and the 2 songs that make it to the final will be announced on the Ringvaarde show. So that also explains why they kept the numbers 11 to 20 for today's show, because that was also a thing that we were wondering about. So that explains it.
Nice. But let's go back to our actual songs of the night. Which one surprised you the most, Tuan?
Was surprised. Then
Mm.
I have to say Inger, actually, because we've seen him in Eesti Laul before with these kind of slow, melodic songs, while this year he went for a more upbeat, happy song with a sort of bigger staging than we're used to from him. And I really like seeing that side of him, and I'm happy that he managed to qualify with it.
I am very surprised with their sound because it's the most commercial sound I've seen
It
from
is.
Inger.
It
And
is.
we are normally used to this singer-songwriter guitar
Yeah,
style
with the
song.
ukulele and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
So this was for me very fascinating to discover a different facet of them. Uh, and I loved it had some sort of 80s vibe, I think, to it.
It's a very commercial friendly song, and I think it will do really well in the Estonian chart and on the radio, even if it
Mhm.
doesn't win a Stella.
Yes, but Inger qualified, so we will hear
Yes.
them again in the final. And who also qualified that you're really happy about, Tuan?
Alika, I said it on Thursday's live that she was the one I'm most excited for because I love her song so much. And actually, I've wanted her to go to Eurovision for a longer time because I've known her since she won the Estonian version of Idols with Arcade, actually.
Ooh,
Uh, and her voice is just something so special. I don't know what about it is that makes it so special, but it's like so raw, so emotional, and that's
yeah,
why I'm really happy she qualified.
it's really powerful. She has a charisma that she brings on stage. I really like how the small staging was set. Like you have the shot of the piano playing itself, and then a few minutes later she's sitting and playing that piano. So I like that little connection from the first shot to the middle of the song. Because sometimes we have very cool openings of the songs and like video cameras, but then it doesn't really go anywhere through the rest of the song. So I thought that was a very nice touch.
Something I was kind of scared for was that it would be too static,
Mm-hmm.
as in that she would just be standing there doing nothing. But it was actually really like she moved a lot, and I really liked that. And she made use of the stage room that she had, so that was good.
Yes, she was. I think again, this for me would be like the one of the songs that was more of like a almost finished product that could do well in Eurovision, more or less as it was in a way.
It's actually written by the same writer as Arcade and Tout l'univers.
That is so cool. I didn't
So,
know that.
so that might explain why it's like a polished
Hmm.
product.
Nice. Let's go to the live chat to say hello to you guys. Hello, Latvian. Hi,
Hello.
Sveiki. Sarah, how was it? I can't wait to know about Norway. Yes, people on the Eurovox channel are also watching Norway. Tuan, you were doing the extra, watching everything at the same time.
I tried to watch everything. I wasn't too fussed about Norway, to be honest, apart from Alessandra and Ulrike, so I watched those. And then I tried to watch both Eesti Laul and Eurosong.
Nice. How's your head?
It's getting rest now, now talking to just you, not seeing 3 screens.
Klaus Greenish, congrats on our first Super Saturday of the season, guys. Yes. You did not expect a wild card twist. Neither did
No,
we.
me neither.
Vincent F, hello, guys. Hello to
Hello.
you. Peter Hajduk, 11th of February, we have 7 national finals. Lithuanian semi and Melfest hit 9 shows, but it's still beat last year where we have, I think, 7 or 8 shows during the evening. Yes, and technically I am not working that Eurovox working that night, so it's going to be all of you guys.
We'll manage. Somehow we'll manage.
I hope you manage. But let's jump on to some other qualifiers. We've talked about Inger, we've talked about Alika. Let's talk about Meelik and Tuju, because for me that was a surprise qualifier.
To be honest, for me it wasn't actually. I kind of expected them to qualify because it's done quite well commercially in Estonia already before the show. It was in the Viral 50 in Estonia, as well as Bridges and songs from Semi 1. And Noep, he might be a familiar name. He's been in Eesti Laul before, I think, but he's a really popular kind of singer-producer under young people, and he's involved in Meelik, so that might explain why he qualified. But I'm really happy because it was a really fun, happy, upbeat performance.
Nice. For me, it was very interesting to, first of all, see how their whole persona, like very serious and static, like how they present themselves. It's very Estonian humor, to be honest. And I thought they were a little bit Beatle-esque with like the way their staging was set and in black and white and with this sort of retro vibe. But visually for me it was very enjoyable.
I think they are like not imitating. I don't know the English word, but they are kind of following up on a band from like the 60s. I think I'm not sure. Also called Meelik. So I think that's why the like retro style comes from.
It's like classic, but like really, really classic.
Yes.
Okay, guys, what are you saying in the live chat? Stuart, hello.
Hey, Stuart.
You're happy for Mels. We will talk about Mels very soon. Mr. Eurovision 1986, I have no idea who got through in Eesti Laul tonight, but you were so happy with the 3 qualifiers in Norway tonight. That seems to be everyone seems to be happy about that. I didn't watch it. I was watching Eesti Laul. Okay. Katesi, a total of 12 songs will participate in the Estonian Song 2023 final. In addition to the 10 songs that have already made it through the semifinals, 2 more competing songs will make it to the final. Yes. Now we have the mystery solved. Serdian, very happy Mels made it through. We had her song on repeat. Okay, let's talk about Mels. Tuan, what did you think about her?
I really liked it, to be honest. I liked the song from the beginning, but the staging was really clever, I thought, with I don't know whether it was a projection or an LED screen on the floor, but it was really clever. I think she did that really well, and the song was really catchy as well. It really has that Stefan vibe written all over it. He's also a writer, so that explains it. But I'm really happy that she qualified.
Yeah, her song, she was fresh. She had like a very fresh touch to her. She's different, and apparently we're very big on dissing songs this week. So she just went right in. I like that very much. But overall, on a Eurovision staging, do you think this song has chances?
I doubt it, to be honest. I think it could get drowned in a field of like 26 songs, given that it would qualify to the final. So I'm not sure whether it's the best choice for Eurovision, but I think she put on a really solid performance that's worthy of the final in Eesti Laul.
Definitely. Definitely. And I think we have one more qualifier to talk about. Antoine, I
Yes.
know you're a big fan of her, so take it
Love
away.
her. It's Sissi with Lighthouse. We've seen her in Eesti Laul before, and this year she's back with Lighthouse. It's also kind of different from what we're used to from her. This is a more slow, personal song, more stripped down, and I thought she did a magnificent performance. I got goosebumps all over me. It was beautiful.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. For me, the best part was the solo, the instrumental, and the ooze. And I think I think she had some little problems with the getting in the right tone at the beginning, but after the solo, everything seemed to come together and very well put, very well integrated. I would have maybe liked to see. I know this venue was smaller, but I think I would have liked to see this on a like this bigger staging with an LED screen and maybe a
Yes.
storm and a lighthouse. I don't know, more like narrative around the staging.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think she made quite good use of the stage for what it is now. She was laying on the floor, moving around a bit, like the twirling. That was really beautiful. That was like a moment for me. The big twirl. I don't know how she didn't fell over. If I would do that, I'd totally fall over. But it was really good for me.
Yeah, I think she will have her Eurovision moment, if not this year, at some point, because
For sure.
she's very solid in her performance and what she is bringing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
She to be honest, she's like Uku and Stefan, one of those performers that
Hmm.
enter SGLO more times, and you're sure that they're gonna go to Eurovision someday, whether it's this year or next or the one after that. But she will go to Eurovision for sure.
Definitely. And Katesi has summarized everything we've said. Qualified, Sissi Lighthouse, Inger Awaiting You, Alika Bridges, Meelik Tuju, and Mel's with So Good at What You Do. Thank you, Katesi. That's great. DJs, Paro Sara, Mel's makes you giggle. Oh. Hey, Christopher, it's
Hi,
nice to see
Chris.
you here. Katesi, what do you think about Alika's song? Is it strong or needs something more? I think she just needs a better staging, but that's not on her right now because the facilities are what they are at this moment. But I think once we see her in the final, or even if like a Eurovision stage, the song could grow way more. Or how
I
do you
have
feel?
one word, obsessed. This is like already one of my most streamed songs. I've streamed it like over 500, 600 times already. I'm obsessed. I do agree that the staging could use a bit more, but I'm sure we will see that in on the 11th of February in the Tondiraba Ice Hall with the bigger stage and the LED screen and everything.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I think all of the
You know?
songs are going to have this extra thing that some of them are missing, and it's going to mark the difference with the songs that are ready to go, or like the very very competitive songs, and then the ones that are going to do a good job. But I think there's going
Yes,
to be more of like a difference once there.
for sure, for sure.
Mhm. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Sarah, you're happy for Sissi. Yeah. Do we know if the online voting will choose the remaining two? Do you know if the...
As far as I'm concerned, it's televoting, so the televoting line's just open.
Mhm. Yeah, Alika's song for you is ready to go to Eurovision. I agree that. I think for me, the contenders on the final will definitely be between Ollie and Alika. I think it's going to be those two. It's going to be so exciting.
Same, but uh, this year, I honestly I think it's a case like Uku. Like Alika is super popular in Estonia, but I don't know. Ollie is also quite popular, so I think it's either one landslides it, or it's super close. But I'm not sure
Yeah.
which of the two scenarios it will be.
I know, right? That's what makes Eesti Laul so
Yes.
fascinating.
Like, it could be a case of Ukasuvista, like, landsliding with, like, 20,000 votes more than the second place. But it could be also very close. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll keep our eyes close to the
Yes.
screen. Kepler, you like Inger's song. Katesi, on Monday, 16th of January at 19:30 Estonia time, we have 2 more qualifiers. So, guys, keep ready and keep your eyes open for that. Kairi, Ollie is the best. I will vote for him on February. I personally think he's the best too. Final arena is bigger than last year. We get bigger stage that you have never had in Eesti Laul before. That's really cool.
I thought last year's stage was quite big already. I went to the final show myself live, and I thought it was massive, actually.
Was it in Suku?
Yeah, it was Sakusural.
Yeah, I've been there.
It's
pretty
big.
It's really big.
Yeah.
And I think I've been also to the one of this year where the final has been held, because I lived in Estonia, in Tallinn, 2 years ago for like 2 years and a half. And I think I got my COVID vaccine there. So it's probably the same place. Latvian, Tuju is your guilty pleasure for sure. So a lot of love for Meelik. Sarah, I hope a girl gets to sing for Estonia. Well, probably the odds are 50-50. And Claude is saying, Katesi, what are you talking about? Only thing we'll have on Monday will be the songs for MGP and the second hit. Not really. According to the site, now we have also the voting. The voting will close or something.
Yeah,
you know this better.
There will be a wildcard at Eesti Laul, so the voting lines have opened again, and 2 of the remaining songs will qualify to the final, and those 2 qualifiers will be announced on Ringvaade. That's a popular talk show that also always reveals the Eesti Laul participants. Some of you might know it. On Monday at, I think, 7:30 Central European time.
Nice. ESC Manga, you think that Tuju was a surprise for you? Latvian, it will be a great final. It will.
For sure.
And yes, Tuan has already filled us in with this. And Kairi, Alika is great, but I think we send way too much ballads to ESC. We need something new, different. Ollie will be the best. I personally agree with this. But I know everyone has their own opinion. Which is your favorite song in Eesti Laul this year? Lost Matches asks. Ollie, Venom is my favorite song. Tuan?
Mine by far is Alika with Bridges. The only thing that I'm sad about, though, is that the song is in English, not in Estonian.
So Tuan and I will have a little riff on the night. Now we'll be supporting each other. Latvian, wouldn't mind if Ollie goes first, Bedwetters second, and Sissi third in that order. That's a fairly good top 3. And I know you like rock, so I can see where that is coming from. Will you stream after Eurosong as well? Personally, no, I won't. And I haven't heard about.
I won't either. I've not heard anything about it.
Probably not. Probably Andy will do the reaction. That's for sure. If not tomorrow. Well, I'm probably sure that Andy will film his reaction to the Eurosong winner very, very soon. Maybe as soon as it's announced, or tomorrow morning. You will probably have it on our YouTube channel. So do not miss. Vincent F., you're a little disappointed Carlos didn't qualify. He did actually a good job. I was very impressed by him. I think it was this kind of singer-songwriter vibe that was quite nice. Tuan, what did you think of him?
Yeah, I thought it was quite nice as well. His vocals were a little bit shaky, though, so that might explain why he didn't qualify. But I think the song itself was quite nice, actually.
Yeah, I agree. I also would like to see his performance with better sound engineering, because I think it didn't blend, like his voice and the soundtrack and like the instrumental didn't blend very well together. I'm not sure if this semi-final, the contestants had a little bit more of a difficulty, but didn't seem that it all blended together as nicely as in the first semi-final.
Yeah, maybe there were some technical difficulties, but they managed anyway, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. ESC manga, I hope Bedwetters or Ollie wins. Alika also deserves to win. Nice. I can see how like a topic here, like who the favorites are.
Yeah, the favorites, from what I've seen, definitely are Alika and Ollie, and then there's the occasional Bedwetters and Sissi also appearing. So.
Mm-hmm. Rafael has, hello Eurofans, hello. What is your favorite to win Eesti Laul 2023 from the performances? I think we've already mentioned this.
Yes.
Mine is Ollie and yours is Alika.
Yes.
Katesi, this year we don't have the Saku Surhol Arena. This year is the US Arena that can accommodate about 10,000 spectators. That's pretty big. Robert Markiewicz, hello Esti, tere Esti, kuidas läheb? Ma olen hästi. Let's see what you guys are saying. There's more comments. Okay, we already read that. Hi, Robert. Okay, but so far these are all the comments we have. Any song that we haven't talked about that did stand out for you, Juan?
Not actually. I really liked Elysa, to be honest, but I was quite disappointed with her staging. But that might also be because I was comparing it to last year, which was really good in my opinion. But still, the song is really, really good in my opinion. But apart from that, not really.
Yeah, I agree. I think I would like the recording of her song. I would enjoy it and really like play it along. It's just there was like an oomph missing in her.
Yes.
In her performance, but she had a very sweet voice and like the song was very radio friendly, very pleasant. So I don't know.
I thought that the staging was the thing that made that song not qualify. I think if the staging would have been better, it might have been a qualifier.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree. Hasty Lahebati. Sander is doing fine. Elysa is out right now, but I hope she gets to the final. Yes, there's still a chance. Guys, you can still vote for your favorite songs that did not qualify, because probably the voting is now open.
I think it's open. Go to the Eesti Laul site on the ERA site and look at the article, and the explanation and everything is on there.
Yes, indeed. Arthur Epier, hello from Estonia. I'm so happy Tuju qualified. There is lots of love for Tuju. You're right, Juan. Meelik has a
they're
following.
Quite popular. Yeah.
Nice. So I will make sure I will pay more attention to them in the final. Let's see what Peter is saying. This week I'm expecting Czech songs, hopefully. I always like ESC-Z. Do you like that ESC-Z will be a live show? Actually, yes. I'm very happy that they are actually getting a show because they've been trying for years to get a show.
I remember them live streaming the results via a PowerPoint from the office some years ago. So this will be a big upgrade from that. I'm really excited to see what they have in store.
Yes, I'm happy for them because I know like the Czech delegation has been pushing very hard and trying to get the attention of their own TV station to produce something with good quality. Because to be honest, the Czech Republic really does bring good songs that qualify, and Europe loves them. So
and we already saw like this step up to a semi-live show last year with the performances actually being live, and those were produced really well. So I can see it being a great show.
Definitely. Rex says Ollie is the best. I agree. Oh, did you guys see Carly's performance? I'm hoping to see that video online soon. Did you see it, Tuan?
No, I was too busy watching Melody Grand Prix and Eurosong at that point. But I will definitely watch it back because I love Carly.
Her outfit was crazy and amazing, like what you would expect from her.
I saw that on Insta, and it was she was like on stilts or something, wasn't she?
She was wearing like very high heels and like
Yeah.
with very big platform, and like she had like this pink mask, like with things like that. And Kerly's Kerly. She should definitely keep on trying to get to Eurovision at some
I
point.
really, really hope she will, because I think she would be magnificent at Eurovision.
Definitely. Katesi says that voting is open right now, so you guys can still vote for your favorite non-qualifier to make sure they become a qualifier. Greetings from Estonia to all Eurovision YouTube channels. Hi, Eurovox. Hi. Great to see all of you every year. Oh, Sureita. Thank you. It's great to have you guys following us and like tuning into our channels and leave us comments. We appreciate. Yes, Manga Elysa was also very good. Katesi, you hope Kerly comes back some year in Eesti Laul. Let's see. Yep, she seems to have found a new stride again. That's very good. Yes.
I think she hasn't released anything in like 2 years or something, and this is her comeback. So that comeback being on Eesti Laul, I hope that might be some kind of hint towards her coming back next year or the year after. But we'll have to wait and see for that.
Hopefully, because there was Vanilla Ninja was nowhere to be found in this Eesti Laul, and I'm so sad about this because they're my favorite band ever.
I hope they come back.
Yeah. Oh, Sander says that Kerly usually designs her own performance outfits. I could see that.
That's really cool.
This is in Polish.
From my fluent Polish brain, I think this means that their favorite in Estonia is Robin or something.
Oh, maybe. I think actually, yes, I think that's what it meant.
I think
Thank
so.
you, Robert, for giving us this challenge tonight. I always enjoy a language challenge. Latvian, love you all. Oh, we love you too. And Katesi says that Spirit Animal was your favorite in 2017. Nice. But guys, I think this is all we can talk about this second semi-final in Eesti Laul. We are, or at least I'm super excited to see what the final brings in February, and way more excited to know about the two extra qualifiers, the two wildcards that we'll get to know in 2 days.
Make sure to keep an eye on Eurovox.tv to be the first to know.
Definitely. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay healthy, give us a like and comment and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so far, because the season has just started and we're going to be constantly updating and uploading videos. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Tuan, for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. We will see you guys in the next live. Bye.
Bye.